Hello, investors. My name is Vivek, and again, we are on the roll with Godrej. So, today I'm going to talk about another destination which is one of my favorite destinations because someone who is brilliant lives in that city. That city is Vadodara, Baroda, as I love to call it. I really don't like long, prolonged, extended, changed names. So, excuse me, but um, I would prefer to call it Baroda. So, Baroda is, as we know, is a Gaikwad destiny. There's a beautiful, Lakshmi Niwas Palace. It's one of the best palaces in India. And if you see the city, it's not as high decibel as Ahmedabad or Surat, but it's right up there at number three or maybe number four. Uh, in terms of business, the city is phenomenal because the city has been developing and it has been growing towards the east side, not towards. It's like more or less the every city is growing because the population is growing. There's a burgeoning demand for a lot of things which are coming up. So a lot of schools, good schools, and it's a city, I would say, more of a heritage city. So Godrej has been trying to get a foothold in this city from last 1 year. So they tried to launch a project about a year ago in near Ajwa Circle, as we call it. It's towards the eastern side. There's a fountain park there. So right now, as I talk to you, the EOIs are being collected for a 34-acre uh, development in which they are coming up with 500 plots. So 500 plots in 33, 34 acres means they're going to keep it very green. They're going to keep the theme as heritage, and they're going to come up with a box price. So I'm told, yes, the message has come. Let me see, what is the box price? So there are three sizes: 1200, 1500, 1800, and one signature size which is 2400. The box price for 1200 square feet is 45 lakh. 1500 is 62 lakh, 1800 is 72 lakh, and 2500 is 1 crore. So, guys, like I spoke about Ahmedabad, Sanand, this brand Godrej always commands a premium in the market. It's not going to be at a cheaper price than this. So there's one developer who's right at that same similar place at Ajwa, who's trying to sell, but he is not able to understand. See, there's a difference between owning a super brand and owning a regular brand. I'm not going to criticize. I always like the underdog. I have always played with the underdog so long as they are playing within the rules of the game. But for me to promote something as an investment product, it has to be branded. And by branded, I mean listed. Yes, it is. Godrej is a listed entity. It's a multi-billion dollar conglomerate. It's present in more than 20 cities in India. It's expanding to tier 2 towns. It's taking part in the growth story of India. It's taking part in infrastructure growth story of India. Vadodara, as we know, connects with Delhi Mumbai Industrial Corridor. It also is a stop for the bullet train. Now, the bullet train project has been in the news from last 10 years, as far as I can remember. But these are huge projects. They require capex, which is enormous amount of capex. Then they require a lot of planning. Then they require a lot of legal procedure, legal handling. So this particular project has an approval from RERA that it doesn't need an approval. That is what Godrej does. So Godrej, if they get a RERA approval, great. If they don't get a RERA approval, they tell the RERA to give them an approval to market this project. That's what I love about super brands. This is not that this is never, a kind of a scam never happens where you took a gram panchayat land, sold it, the department of town planning did not approve of it, and then suddenly you are in a limbo. That sort of thing doesn't happen with Godrej. Very, very important for me to tell you a few uh, key triggers which are going to make sure that this rise is phenomenal. See, Vadodara has never been a Baroda, as I say, has never been an active real estate market. It's a place where uh, you know you have a cricket stadium, you have everything that a cosmopolitan town. I mean, I know some of the smartest people who live in Baroda. Uh, but Baroda never comes across as a town which has a lot of buzz or happening. But unfortunately, that's the view. Uh, that's a decade-old view. Today, it's a cosmopolitan hub. It's growing. It's expanding. It's expanding on all the sides. But eastern side, it's expanding very well. And this is the first brand, super brand for that city, Godrej. So, my friends, you don't have to wait to give an expression of interest. So there's going to be that allotment and a token system, which always happens with case of Godrej in plots. But I feel you can get a 20 to 25x return on investment if you stay invested for 8 to 10 years, because Baroda is very close to Surat, Rajkot, Bhuj, all the other great Gujarati towns, business hubs. So I remember the M who controls and who runs the show for a very big broking house. I think in present terms, the largest broking house of India, and she runs it from Baroda. So I have just no doubt that this place, this is like a stock that keeps sitting within a range for a very long time, and then it just breaks out, like the Nvidia stock in US or Arvind Mills in equity markets. So if you notice, these stocks have been hovering in a range for a very long time. Now, guys, mind you, investment is always supposed to. I'm not I'm not recommending stocks here. I'm not saying that there are no caveats. Everything that is applicable on any investment is the risk caveat. So you have to assume that I have vested interest. You have to do your own research or consult with me. I will give you the data points which have been verified so that you take an informed decision. So, guys, Baroda is happening. It's happening as we speak. They're collecting EOIs, they're giving the priority numbers. So, just checking if I've missed out on something, any key number which needs to be shared with you. Nothing. It's all about the heritage. It's all about how Baroda is evolving into a cosmopolitan hub. How the airport is now an international airport. How the Gaikwads have ruled that place and how great it is. Now, uh, this place, the Ajwa Fountain, Ajwa Chowk as we call it, uh, is something that you must Google, and you're welcome to get in touch with me on the numbers which are given below, and of course, they're there in the description. Now, see, I'm not a typical YouTuber or a blogger, all right? So, I don't make recommendations without having someone who's a very credible voice in the industry uh, double check on what I'm going to say. So, Baroda, my friends, Panipat, Baroda, these are all typical tier 2 towns, happening industrial areas. Very, very promising future. The EOI is for 50,000, and of course, with Godrej, everything until you want it is all secure and refundable. And feel free to call me. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.